In this video, let us see how to create a WhatsApp AI agent using OpenClaw and deploy it to the VPS. Once we deploy to the VPS, it will be only private to you and you can access it for 24/7. And consider this the sample of what we're going to do. Once deployed, you can usually ask any prompt to the WhatsApp AI agent. You can do this from the WhatsApp browser as well, and you can also do this from your mobile phone as well. So let's get started. And the sponsor of this video is the MivoCloud. Why is the MivoCloud? Because they are providing the cloud services since 2015 and they have many services. They have the VPS and they have the dedicated service. All are just 6 euros per month and 39 euros per month for the dedicated server. And they have the web hosting as well, which is 5 euros per month. For this plan, they are giving unlimited domain and you also get the SSL certificate. And the cool thing is that they have the data protection and they have the 24/7 customer support and they have the daily backup. And one more thing is that they have the discounts, which means for the annual payment you only pay for the 10 months. Remaining 2 months they are providing it for free with the SSL certificate. I have already have a VPS from MivoCloud since they are the sponsor of this video. So consider this may Ubuntu VPS server here. What I will do is I will SSH into this VPS here. Consider this my VPS details. So and before that, if you ask me what is OpenClaw, so OpenClaw is a personal AI assistant that you can integrate in your local channels. That is the WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, Discord, Google Chat, and many more. I have already made a video about how you can integrate OpenClaw and WhatsApp, Telegram, and Discord. If you haven't watched that video, I will provide the link in the description. You can check that out. In this video, I will show you how to integrate AI agent on WhatsApp as well, and then I will show you how to deploy that using the MivoCloud VPS. So first let me copy the IP address here. I will SSH into this VPS first. Let me copy this and let me open up the command prompt now. And to SSH into this, just type SSH and the username is root @ and let me type the IP address here and you can say it is asking us the password. Let me type the password here. Now I have successfully SSH into the VPS. Let me clear the screen. First, let me update all the packages on apt update. So while it is updating, if you go to OpenClaw, they will provide a detailed instruction on how we can install. You can say we can install using the Node.js. It's just this single command npm install OpenClaw. But there are other way as well. That is, you can clone this whole repo. We can build this from source as well. You can clone all of these, then you can build manually. But the better way is installing using the Node.js only. So I will stick this method here, installing through Node.js. So let me download the Node.js. If you haven't have the Node.js, you need to download. I think the apt update command has been successfully run. Let's also upgrade our packages. Apt upgrade, that also done. Now here in this VPS, I have already installed the Node.js. If you type the node-v, consider I am using the latest version. Let's also check for the npm-v, consider I am using this version. But if you don't have the Node.js, just open this website and here depending on your operating system, make sure you choose your operating system. So if you choose the VPS, it will be mostly Linux, so select Linux and let's also change this to npm and I'm gonna change this to npm as well. So consider these are the commands that you need to follow in the command prompt to install the Node.js as well as the npm. I have already done both of them. Let me clear the screen. So let's install the OpenClaw now. Let me go to the OpenClaw GitHub page. I will provide the link of this GitHub page in the description. You can check that out. Let me copy this link here and let me paste it in the VPS. So it will take some time to install the OpenClaw latest version. Once it is installed, then we good to go. As I mentioned, right, we can integrate OpenClaw on WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, Discord, Google Chat, iMessage, and Microsoft Teams as well. Many of them you can integrate OpenClaw and you can have the AI agent there. I think the OpenClaw has been successfully installed in our VPS. Let me clear the screen. And to run it, let me scroll up now. Here you can see they provide a command here to run it. OpenClaw onboard. So just copy this and paste it here. So it will provide some security information there. So make sure you read it, then accept it. Consider this is the security information. So just press Y here and then for the setup mode, I'm going to go with the quick start. And here you can see for the config, I have already configured WhatsApp AI agent. So what I will do is I will reset everything. Consider existing config detector. So I will full reset. Then for the model, I'm going to go with the open router because open router are the only provider which will give you the free API key. So make sure you select the open router and then we need to enter the API key. To get the API key, let me open up a new tab and type open router. So this is the website. Let me open this website. I have already logged in to this open router website. So make sure you log in using credentials in open router. Then go to setting. Here at the top you have your API key section. Let me go to API keys. Consider I have already have two API keys generated. Let me delete both of them. I'm gonna create a fresh API key here. So let me create a new API key now. Click on create and let's give a name for our API key. In this case, I'm gonna give testing. Consider I have set the expiration to no expiration. And let me copy this API key and paste the API key here and press enter. And for the model, make sure you select the open router / auto. Then for the channel, here in this case, I'm gonna choose the WhatsApp here. So select the WhatsApp. Consider I have already configured it. But if you haven't done for the first time, so I will show you what to do. So I'm gonna say modify setting. Consider WhatsApp already linked. You want to relink now, I'm gonna say yes. So when you press for yes, it will give you the QR code. You'll have to scan it from your mobile browser. In the WhatsApp, just click on three icons, then go for the linked device and scan the QR code that is shown here. Once it is scanned, consider it will say successfully linked. Then you need to enter up your mobile number. So let me type the mobile number here. Then once you type the mobile number, consider it is asking you some search provider. I'm gonna skip this for now. Once I have added the WhatsApp mobile number, consider now it added our WhatsApp number to the allow list. For the search provider, I'm gonna skip this for now. Do you want to configure skills now? I'm gonna say yes, but I will skip all the skills. If you want to add some skills, you can enable them, but I will skip all the skills now. Just press space to select that one and enter. Then I'm gonna select no here and enable forks. I'm gonna skip this as well. Consider gateway service already installed. I'm gonna restart it now and that's it. Now this OpenClaw is private to you only. No one can access this server. Now if you open up your WhatsApp now, consider WhatsApp linked and we have some other information there, and below that we have a token. Make sure you notice this token somewhere here at the URL, that is http 127.0.0.1. Here I am highlighting the location in the screen there. That token is very important. We will use this token in the later part of this video, so make sure you know the token somewhere here. Now we consider it is successfully running. So what we can do is we can open up our WhatsApp now. Consider onboard has been successfully completed. We can good to go. So let me open up the WhatsApp. So to interact the OpenClaw personal AI agent, what you need to do is, so you need to message yourself. Consider just type hi and we got a response as well. Consider hello, how can I help you today? So this is the response that we got. And let me ask another prompt here. Write a Python code for Fibonacci series. I'm gonna ask to write a Python code. Let's see what we get for this prompt. And we got a Python code as well. And consider this is the Python code to generate the Fibonacci series. And it also gave some explanation over here at the bottom. And this OpenClaw is private to you. No one can access it. So if you want to see the dashboard of this OpenClaw, what you need to do is, currently it is running on the inside VPS. If you want to access it in your browser, that is outside VPS, then what you need to do is you need to do the port forwarding. Let me show you how to do that. And before that, you can also access this from your mobile phone as well. Consider in the mobile phone, I'm asking what is the weather in Bangalore, and consider further I got a response as well. The weather in Bangalore is currently experiencing light to moderate rain and thunderstorm with dusty winds of 30 to 40 km per hour. This is expected to continue for the next 7 days. You can access OpenClaw AI agent either from the web browser as well and from the mobile app as well. So let me show you how to access the OpenClaw dashboard. Currently it is running on the inside VPS. To access it inside your browser, as I mentioned, you need to do the port forwarding. To do the port forwarding, we have a command here. As I mentioned, it is running on the VPS. If you open up the local host port number 18789, it won't open because it is inside the VPS only. So to do that, let me open up the notepad. I consider I have noted the command in the notepad. So this is the command. Let me copy this command. I will explain what this command is doing. So for that, let me open up the command prompt. So and paste it here. Consider I am SSH. I am forwarding this port number to our local machine from the VPS. Consider this is the VPS and I have typed the IP address here and press enter. It will ask you to enter the VPS password. Let me enter the VPS password. If you don't get any error here after you type the VPS password, that means it is doing the port forwarding. Don't close this window. Now, if you go to browser and let me refresh this now, consider it is opening up the OpenClaw dashboard. And here we need to enter the gateway token. As I mentioned, right, we need to copy and paste the token somewhere safely. So we need to enter the token here now because we got a error here, unauthorized device. We need to paste the token here to authorize our device. So let me open up the previous terminal. I haven't closed the terminal yet. So consider this the token that I mentioned. So make sure you copy this token and paste it here and click on connect. And that's it. This is the OpenClaw dashboard. And here from this dashboard also you can interact with your OpenClaw AI agent. Let me say hi here and we will get a response as well. And you can say hi there, how can I help you today? So yeah, this is how you create a WhatsApp AI agent and deploy it to the VPS. And if you go to the overview section, it will show you the statistics here, how many sessions are there, how many skills are there, and yeah. So make sure you don't close this terminal if you want to access this from the outside the VPS. This OpenClaw server is very private to you and it is running on the inside the VPS only. And even if you close all the terminals, so you can say this is my VPS terminal here that I have SSH into, you can just disconnect it. That OpenClaw server will be running safely in the VPS. You can also disconnect it. The only problem is that you can access this from the browser. If you want to access this from the browser, you need to make sure to leave it the terminal as it is. But if you close this, you can't access it. So now if we refresh the page, if you won't access, but that AI agent is running fine in the VPS. Now you can ask any prompt. Are you there? You consider, yes, I am here. How can I help you? This is a very private and secure OpenClaw server that we have deployed to the VPS. And we can also ask, I want to know how to connect OpenClaw and Python. And we got the response as well. We can connect OpenClaw and Python through the Python package called the OpenClaw SDK. And we can also install this using the pip command. So yeah, this is how you deploy your OpenClaw server on the VPS. And the sponsor of this video again is the MivoCloud. I will provide the link in the description. You can check that out. So this is for this video and I will continue in the next one.